player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. From the blue line. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Slavkovsky's got it in the defensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Lightning have possession now. Grabbed along the board by Cirelli. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. And he moves it up to Hagel. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And now it's over to Caulfield. And that's broken up by Radish. The Habs gain possession along the wall. Tampa Bay is trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Hagel. Denies him!
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
Turned aside with the glove by Vasilevsky.
Jones finds a way to make an incredible high-danger save there, James. I mean, he's so athletic, quick to be able to keep that out of the net.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Taken by Gensel. Pinned up along the boards. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, and it just skips over the net. What a chance there, Pounder.
He was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You can just see those hands close to his body.
And that shot dies in traffic. Takes the feed from the left side. Puts it on net, and he comes up with a stop there.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Evans wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Whiffs on that. Picked up along the wall by Gergensons. The Bolts gain control of the puck. Here's a chance, and he makes a save there. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Slides it diagonally to Dastu. Oh, what a stop by Jones. From the left side, takes it at center. Quick pass to Evans. Here's a chance. Puck goes off the glove.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Scores! It's in the back of the net, and it comes from an unlikely source because that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, he's been relentless, James, in his playoffs, and you know what? He's found a way to find the back of the net. That's going to be a huge confidence boost for himself and his teammates. He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
The Habs get one quickly here, and they're up early in the first.
That's so important when you're the away team that you don't come out flat. You get your lines into it right away, and they're rewarded with a goal in that first quarter of the period.
Oh, look at this chance. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Anderson. From the point, they take control of it. That's gloved by Vasilevsky. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Picked up along the boards by Deneau. And a nice takeaway chance on the attack. What a steal in his own end. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And he takes the feed. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Glove save, but an easy one at that. Tries to get the puck to Kapanen. Steps across the blue line. Can't maintain possession. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Handles the puck. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Goes to the page. And there's a glove save on the play. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. The Habs take possession off the faceoff. Slides the puck across to Caulfield. Shot! He scores!
2 quick goals in a minute 30, James.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. The goalie coaches work all the time with one screen or one player in front, James, and he's got to do a good job of finding this puck. I mean, it just beats him clean. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
Lots of time left in this period. The Habs now lead by 2. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Fires it! Denies him with the save! The Bolts have it now. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. Works it across to Caulfield. Turns him away. Tampa Bay's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Gord. Change up. The Bolts take it across the line. Shot! Rocks him on the play. And it bounces off the glove, and it stays out. Caulfield stick handling in his own zone. Here's a shot! Standing tall with the save! And here's a pass to Gensel. Here they come on the attack down the left side. The Habs gain possession. Montreal's in transition. Takes it into the slot. Tremendous stop by Vasilevsky.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
The Bolts will play from the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Kucherov. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Angles it over to Texier. They've got some momentum here. The Canadiens have it against the wall. Here's a pass in front. And that's blocked in front. Hammers the shot. Oh, what a save on the slapper. Moves the puck across to Chernak. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Habs have it from their own end. Trying to get it down the ice. Moves it quickly over to Cooley. Slides the puck to Evans. Montreal's got him along the wall. Tampa Bay's got the puck. Hedman's got the puck in his own zone. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Along the half wall with the puck. Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. Passes on over to Hagel. Nice zone entry on the left side. Montreal's got control of it now from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Turns aside that blast. Here's a short pass to Bjorkstrand. Fires it into the offensive zone. Montreal's looking to break out. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Intercepted at center by Hagel. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Boots it away. Wow! Back to the blue line. And does it again.
This is a fantastic save, James, and he makes it look easy. He's bobbing, he's weaving, trying to find the puck. He out-battles the players in front of him to make it.
Feeds it to Matheson. Here we go. On-man rush here. Deneau's got it to the side. Shot attempt completely fails on that. Girgensons takes it into the offensive end. Denied by the puck stopper.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, sense that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
Montreal's capitalized on their offensive abilities here in this first period. Suzuki's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. They go on the attack from the left side. Takes a shot. Oh, he stops it with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Vasilevsky's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
And that's a great heads-up play by Johnson. Looks to get the puck over to Suzuki. The Habs take it along the wing. Excellent stick work on the play. Tampa Bay's gained the line and into the zone. Quick feed to Hagel. Slavkovsky's got it in the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. The Habs carried along the wall. Can't hang on after that hit. Oh, off the iron.
The Canadiens' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Gaining momentum along the wing. Slavkovsky's going to play it against the half wall. Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Plenty of playing time left in this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Deneau's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Quick pass across to Deneau. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it to Thompson. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. They fight for it along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Newhook. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Taken along the wall by Destu. And now he passes up to Gonsalves. The Bolts looking against the half wall. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. Sends a pass over. Into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Brilliant save, running perfectly. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Now he slides it up to Perry. Takes the shot and makes the save. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Newhook. The Habs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Takes the feed at the back end. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Shot! Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Canadiens continue to lead midway through the first. They have really put on an offensive clinic so far. Evans wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. And now it's grabbed by Texier. What a glove save by Vasilevsky. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. More than half the frame has been played here, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Scoops up the puck now. Works it across to Gore. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Puck dumped in, and they'll complete a line change. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Shuts him down. Rocks him. Directed over to Hagel. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it over to Slafkovsky. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Tries to feed it over to Cirelli. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. And he takes the pass. The Canadiens played along the boards. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken by Suzuki. And now he tries to get it across to Slafkovsky. Solid check to slow him down. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. Huge steal in his own end.
That's those poor puck and game management, James. When you're up, you want to make sure that you protect the lead. Just a product of trying to do too much there. Sometimes the safe play is the best one.
Puck picked up by Radish. And now he moves it to Gensel. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the half wall. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Feeds the puck across to Gensel. With the steal. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Puts it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Montreal's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. They win the draw and go on the attack. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And he feeds it down to Deneau. Broken up at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And there's the save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Past the midway mark in this period, Montreal's got a 2-0 lead. The Canadiens win the defensive zone face-off. Quick feed to Newhook. Picked up along the wall by Hudson. Angles it over to Newhook. The Canadiens take it along the wall. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. Here's an off-man rush. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Back-to-back saves there.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Denied by Vasilevsky. Passes over to Paul. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Moves the puck into the attack. there's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
The Habs have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Vasilevsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. The Habs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. The Bolts move it ahead. Shot. Oh, and there's a great save by Jones.
Jones stops the puck and redirects it to the corner.
The Habs move the puck in the defensive zone. Levels him with the hit. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Montreal's got a hold of the puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Jones doing a great job of keeping that last puck out. Just have a look at this replay here, James. I mean, he gets to this high-danger chance and is able to turn it away. Not sure how he did it, but he got there in time.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've got a 2-0 game here tonight. The Bolts will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
Montreal's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Texier. Puck grab by Caulfield. Fires it. Here's a save by Vasilevsky. Slides it up to Hedman. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Moves it to Caulfield. And that's picked up by Gergensons. Feeds it over on the rush. How did he stop that one?
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Montreal's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Quick pass to Anderson. Montreal's on the attack. Shot! Oh, there's a great stop by Vasilevsky. Looks to pass it to Cirelli. They're going to keep things moving here. Gallagher's taking it from his own end. The Lightning have it now. Oh, how did he get a piece of that and make the save? They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Lays into the body. Picked up along the boards by Cirelli. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Here's the chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Points got it in the offensive zone. And he had the answer on that one. And a strong effort on that play.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Montreal's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Points won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Habs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Thompson's lugging the puck. Carries it in. Gaining steam here on the attack. And that's stopped by Vasilevsky. The Canadiens have it from the corner. Oh, he got pummeled by Vasilevsky. Radish is moving the puck to his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Thompson. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Has Hudson. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Grabbed along the board by Gallagher. And it's kicked away. That's intercepted.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Pass back to the point. Holds the puck at the line. Toss it up on the play. The Canadiens gain the zone. Denies the clopper. The Bolts gain control of the puck against the wall. Montreal's got control of it now here in the offensive end. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Habs are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Taken along the wall by Perry. Puck scooped up by Hedman. Tampa Bay's moving it up the ice. Gets the puck in deep. The Canadiens have it now. Scooped up along the wall by Carrier. Tampa Bay's got possession here in the offensive zone. The Habs have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Kapanen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. Slides it diagonally to Kapanen. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Hedman. Bjorkstrand's got it along the wing. Takes the pass. Scores! Lightning strikes here in Tampa tonight.
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Montreal's won the draw. Oh, some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Here's a shot, and not much on that one.
Dope's really aggressive and challenging, and when you do that, you find a way to get to position quick, and you can deflect the pucks to the corner just like that. He made that one look easy.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Moves it quickly over to McDonough. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. The Canadiens take over on possession. Good hit on the play. McDonough's got it in the defensive end. Now over to Bjorkstrand. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away. The Lightning have possession along the boards. Takes the feed. Paul's got the puck. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. Into the corner now. The backhand. And that goes off course wide.
And he works so hard to get to the middle of the ice and to get that scoring chance, and he just blows it wide.
Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. The Canadiens wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
During the game, please remember to be alert at all times in our seating area. Even with enhanced safety measures, there are moments when a puck can be propelled into the spectating area with enough force to cause injury. So please Stay alert at all times when the game is in play.
We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Bullets are trailing in this game because they're getting caught deep in the offensive zone. They've got to race to position and get on their horse and really elicit some back pressure here. They're giving up way too much off the rush.
Takes a shot. Turns it aside with a glove.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Canadiens lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Here he is, all alone. Oh, and he completely missed the net on that.
I think there a little bit of panic set in here, James. You knew what he was looking for. He had his head up. He just didn't execute.
Shot! Denies him with a save. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Radish. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Quick shot! And he keeps that one out. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. With some open space at center. Receives the pass. Takes a shot. Turns it away.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Montreal's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Bolts move to the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Takes the feed. Slides it across to Hedman. Lays the body. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Lots of time left in this period. The Canadiens are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And they win that neutral zone draw. The Habs are across the line and into the offensive end. Can't get it to go. And that's a great heads-up play by Holmberg.
Tampa Bay's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. They have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Moves the pass in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And now he angles it across to Holmberg. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, what a save by Jones. And a great save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Jones' last save shows his incredible agility and his ability to move freely within his crease. I mean, he's got the power push. He's got the positioning to be able to make that save.
Montreal's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And there's the save. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Quick feed to Radish. The Bolts get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Moves it to Perry. Picks off the pass. The Habs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Anderson's got it against the boards. Fantastic save! Oh, great move to sidestep the check. They've got the defense outnumbered. Shot! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 2-1 game. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. The Canadiens have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. And just like that, comes up with the puck. One little flip of the stick. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Vasilevsky's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Habs continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. Points won it in their own end. Works it across to Gonçalves. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Gensel's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Here's a shot. He scores! Jake Gensel with the finish.
Well, he's in tight to the net, James, and he knows that he's not going to have much time or space to get it off, so he elects to use the snapshot and beats the goaltender.
The Bolts have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Montreal's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Sends it over to Suzuki. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Quick pass to Cirelli. Passes the puck over to Destoux. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Dobson. On the attack along the boards. Slides it across. Big time blocker stopped by Jones.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Bolts have it now. For the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And it's a quick pass to Hagel. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And he comes up with it. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Sends it out in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Jones has to make an outstanding save on that last sequence to keep the puck out of the net. Simply outstanding to be able to get to the top of his crease to make that save.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. The Bolts win the draw on their own end. Coughs up possession of the puck. Taken in by Radish. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. Glove save, somehow got a piece of it. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And some good footwork to kick it away. Kapanen's got the puck in his own zone. Gains the zone along the right wall. Moves it quickly over to Newhook. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Well, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. And he sidesteps the check there. Moves inside. A stick save at point-blank range by Jones. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Rips it and rips it. Scores! On timely finish and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James, and you can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck and they put it in. This is why coaches tell you all the time that you have to initiate contact to separate the player from puck, and it's not easy to do. It's a tough, powerful, physical game. He does it, though, and he gets rewarded with the goal at the other end.
The Bolts are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
From the left side, takes the pass. Point swooping in on the attack. Slides it across. Puck picked up by Texier. Handles the pass. Passes it over. Slides the puck over to Gonçalves. Quick pass to Dobson. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Bolts are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Suzuki's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Montreal's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. They go on the attack through center. And the puck skips away after that move.
Bjorkstrand's going to be frustrated with himself here. He's scanning and processing. When he gets one-on-one, he makes the move, and he's just losing the puck, and his coach isn't going to be thrilled either. He's putting himself in some vulnerable spots.
In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. Montreal's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick feed to Bjorkstrand. Here's a chance. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Suzuki's won a big draw on their own end. Moves it over to Slavkovsky. Picked up along the boards by Hudson. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Vasilevsky.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Grabbed along the boards by Hagel. Tosses it on to Kucherov. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Takes a shot. Oh, here we Turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Nearing the midway mark of the period. Tampa Bay's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Off the face-off, they take the puck. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Driving right to the front. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. The Habs have it against the wall. Moves it to Deneau. Montreal's on the attack. And they'll dump it in. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Montreal's got it now. Tries to tuck it in. Taken along the wall by Gallagher. Knocked away. Sends it in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Bolts carried along the wall. Montreal's got the puck now. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Quick pass to Gensel. Feeds the puck over to Gonsalves. The Bolts play it along the wing. Shot. Oh, it goes off the glove and he keeps it out. The Canadiens move it in. Here's a short pass to Anderson. Takes it to the front. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play.
Again, when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick. It's up.
Scores! And they do it again and again and again.
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating because they are on a roll. This goal will be in the video room tomorrow. No question about that, James. Why? Because it's hard work, and coaches always want to preach good habits, and that's exactly what it is, being tenacious on the puck, finding a way to come out with it, and then finishing it off.
The Bolts have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
And that's off a stick. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Sends one across. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Gets it over to Jorgensen. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Jorgensen. Fires it. Big time stop. Tries to feed it over to Kapanen. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Shot. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Gets the puck over to Gord. And he puts that one aside with ease.
Tobes has been terrific and consistent, but man, he's been peppered in the crease, James. His team has to find a way to generate some offense, and the only way they can do that if they get the puck out of their own zone.
Montreal's got possession here in the neutral zone. And that goes off. The glove play continues here. From center they get into the attacking area. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Angles it over to Suzuki. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Makes a move in front. Oh, a clutch save. He scores!
James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
The Canadiens have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They've cut the deficit within one.
Quick feed to Slavkovsky. Moves the puck. Tampa Bay's gained possession. A across the line. And he lowers the boom there. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Past the midway mark in this period. Montreal still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Scooped up along the wall by Kucherov. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Slides it on over to Caulfield. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Denies that opportunity. Moves it to Deneau. And now it's over to Bolduc. Plays the body into that play. And he takes the dish. Oh, what a move to get by there. And a stick breaks that up. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Cutting to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Montreal's looked good offensively to this point, but they continue to trail here in the second. They win the draw and go on the attack. He tips it. Can't get it to go. Slides it over with pace to Perry. And now it's to Bjorkstrand. Here's a chance. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Bjorkstrand's got it along the boards. And he takes the feed. Into the offensive end now. Drills them. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Scores! This game's turning into a teeter-totter.
Yeah, the coaches may not like it very much because it's kind of like throwing defense out the window, but I will say it's entertaining and fun. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
Tampa Bay's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Fires it on net. That goes wide. Looks to set up at the point now. Picked up along the wall by Gould. There's a firm collision. The Canadiens take it along the wing. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Quick pass to Gould. Off target. Montreal's got the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And that's deflected off someone in front. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Slides the puck over. Passes it to Newhook. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Puck grabbed by McDonough. And it's kicked away. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Cirelli. Picked up along the boards by Gonçalves. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Matheson. Montreal's got it in the neutral zone. Toss it up at center.
Tampa Bay's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
And that's blocked. Montreal's got the puck. The Canadiens play it along the boards. Takes a shot. Glove save made by Vasilevsky.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Montreal's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Reads it perfectly and comes up with the takeaway. Pad save with ease. Kapanen stick handling in his own zone. Montreal's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Gensel. Good hit to knock the puck loose. And he takes the feed. Shot! Oh, and that one pops up short as he just gets enough of that one. Denies him. The Habs gain control of the puck. The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes that pass back to the point. Dishes it off. Turned aside with a glove by Vasilevsky. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Face-off coming up here, and Cheryl, let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
No question about it, James. We know where the momentum lies right now after some sustained pressure, heavy forecheck, lots of shots going to the net. The goaltender is fatigued. You want to make sure that you can continue to apply that pressure and see if you can squeak one by.
We got a whistle offside to call. Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Bolts holding down a 5-3 lead in what has been a fun one for hockey fans to watch tonight. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. And now he moves it to Evans. Puck scooped up by Texier. The Lightning have gained possession off the wall. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Canadiens have it from their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Vasilevsky's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Carrier's carrying it ahead. Grabbed along the board by Caulfield. Here's a short pass to Kapanen. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, we know he's got a great glove hand, and man, does he ever show it off right there with that stop.
Montreal's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. The Habs take possession off the faceoff. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the wall. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Quick feed to Cirelli. The Bolts looking against the half wall. Levels him with the hit. They score! That's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This entire goal starts off with a battle, and it's going to be the contact that's initiated, and he does a great job turning defense into offense. They're able to transition, go the other way, and guess what? The rest is history. It's on the scoreboard.
The Lightning have been absolutely tenacious in their pursuit of the puck, and it has paid off in bunches in the back of the net.
Yeah, it's been great to watch. I mean, entertaining when there's so many puck touches right through the lineup. It's a lot of fun as a player, too. You feel like you're contributing.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. The Bolts take it from the side. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. The Canadiens cross the blue line and are on the attack. Takes a shot. denied by the goaltender. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. Shot! Glove save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. He scores! And someone's hooked up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. You see players working on this all the time in practice, real tight to the net, just that quick release shot. It's got to be on the stick and off the stick. Well, it transfers to the game tonight. Well, you can see the frustration growing after that last goal, and you can see why as well. I mean, the coach doesn't know what to do at this point. His team isn't playing. They're on a losing streak. They're not paying attention to the habits or the details, and if you don't trust the process, you're going to continue to lose.
The Lightning have been dominant from the moment the puck dropped tonight, and here we are late in this second period, and it is still a one-sided affair.
Well, yeah, and it's the relaxed intensity that I've been so impressed with. What I mean by that is they're intense to get the puck, to make sure that they hold on to it and drive the lanes, but it's that relaxed atmosphere. You can see the body language. They're free to play because they have a handed lead.
Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took the space away, and it goes the other way.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Montreal's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. Paul's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Pass to Perry. Handles the puck. What an opportunity, and misses.
Well, you don't get a better opportunity from the slot. Prime scoring area, and he whiffs it wide.
Oh, an unbelievable stop by Vasilevsky. Takes it across the blue line. Taken along the wall by Radish. Oh, an even better save. Moves it to Texier. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Let's move to the middle. And that's stopped. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Montreal's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Takes the feed at the point. Denies him! Quick pass to Point. Slides the puck ahead to McDonough. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Here's a shot. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Loses the coverage there. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Pass across to Evans. With possession along the wall. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Fowler. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Canadiens have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Feeds the puck to Bolduc. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And he loses control here. Scooped up along the wall by Gergensons. The Bolts move it ahead. Here's a chance. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Vasilevsky's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Suzuki's the leader of this team, James. He knows exactly what to do. He has been in these situations before. He's got to put this team on his back with this offensive zone face-off and lead the charge.
Quick pass across to Hagel. Here they come on the attack. And he catches that one with the glove. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Montreal's got it in the defensive zone. Cooley's taking it from his own end. Here they are on the attack. Oh, fantastic save. Lightning quick reflexes. Tampa Bay's got it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Shot, and one last save. Here's time taking away, and he comes up big. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this 3rd period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the 3rd. Scores! Wow! Popping bodies off the top corner.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Well, last year he won the most outstanding player of the regular season as voted on by his peers. I mean, the Ted Lindsay award ain't bad, ain't too shabby, James, and now he starts off with his first goal of the season.
The Bolts continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Montreal's got it across the line. Slides it diagonally to Slavkovsky. The Bolts have the puck now. Cirelli's got it in the defensive end. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Canadiens need to get one back here as they trail early in this 3rd period despite putting a lot of pucks on net. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. The Canadiens have it against the wall. The Bolts ready to go on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Slavkovsky. Sends it out front. He scores! What an opportunity, and delivers!
He does a great job of recognizing that he's not going to have much time to get this puck off, so it's a one-timer, and he's able to beat the goaltender clean.
The Habs don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give him a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
The Bolts take control of the faceoff. Along the half wall with the puck. Batted down out of midair. And that's a smart heads-up play by Newhook. The Habs will play it from the corner. Works it across to Hudson. And that goes off course off a body. Tampa Bay's gained the line and into the zone. Puck sent in deep, and they'll change things up on the back end. Back to the point it goes. And a textbook pad save there. Fowler's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Jurgensen's doing a great job tonight of showing off his offensive skill set in this game here, James. Multiple opportunities on the net. He sticks with it. He's been sniffing in around the paint, and he finally converts. You can see sort of the weight come off of his shoulders right now. I expect the stick to be lighter in his hands, and wouldn't be surprised if he gets another one.
The Canadiens have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. The Bolts will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front!
Texier's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Habs win the draw. From one point man to another. Scores! And they get one back here.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Montreal's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Passes it over to Gord. Fires it! Simple stop by Fowler. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Montreal's taking possession in their own end. Sends the pass over. Quick feed to Deneau. Shot! And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Moves it quickly over to Destu. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Montreal's gained possession. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Bumped off the puck. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot, and the save. Here he is, shot right in front. Big time stop there.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
The Habs have created numerous scoring chances, but they've just run into a hot goalie tonight here early in this third period. The Bolts win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denies him in front. Caulfield's gained the line and on the attack. Just enough to keep it out there. Paul's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends it into the offensive zone. Montreal's gained possession along the boards. And now he angles it across to Slavkovsky. Fires it on net. Vasilevsky's going to get a much-needed stop here as he hangs onto the puck.
Well, it hasn't been a defensive masterpiece, that's for sure, but he has been dynamic. He has been electric in this one, a reason why they have the lead. He's trying to hold on to it right now. He wants to slow everything down with this whistle.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Vasilevsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The centermen glide into position. Tampa Bay's got the puck after winning the defensive zone face-off. Slides the pass over to Kucherov. He says, let Kapanen. He grabs the puck here at the point. Picked up along the boards by Hagel. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Hudson. And that goes off a body. He looks deep to Kucherov. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Takes a shot. And he makes the save. Into the middle. And that doesn't connect. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. The Lightning have it now. Great hustle to come up with the puck. Grabs it in his own end. The Bolts pick up steam and are on the attack.
Hedman's had the puck on his stick for a great portion of this game so far, James. He's creating. He's at a multi-point night, and it's not done yet.
Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Quick pass to Gore. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
So with that hit, you can certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over. James is at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
Montreal's had a lot of good looks on goal, but they still trail early in the third. The Habs win the draw here in their own end. Feeds it over to Texier. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. That's a solid hit. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Here's a short pass to Point. Slides the puck across to Chernak. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Canadiens have it now. Oh, good swat of the puck to knock it down. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. Quick feed to Matheson. The Lightning have the puck in the open ice. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Stretches one out to Evans. The Lightning have gained possession. Tampa Bay's moving it up the ice. Oh, that had some hot sauce on that hit.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
Tampa Bay's got possession of the puck. And now it's grabbed by Chernak. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Throws it in. The Canadiens will play it in their own end. Montreal's got it against the boards. Quick shot! Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Sends it over. Stones him on the play. Montreal's got the puck. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And that's poked away by Hedman. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And he's got that one. Montreal's moving the puck through center ice. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Point.
Tampa Bay's been stifling their opponent all game long. Just they're right up in their face. They're turning over pucks. They're finding ways to interrupt the play. And wow, they're going forward quick and in a hurry. And they're just dominating the scoreboard.
Stop that one. Sends a pass over. Taken by Shekai. Slides it across. Takes a shot. Stops him with a glove.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Montreal's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. The Bolts win the draw on their own end. Sends it over to Holmberg. Tampa Bay's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Gourde. Moves it quickly over to Gergensons. And makes the save. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Tampa Bay's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Puck picked up by Johnson. Moves it to Caulfield. Gaining momentum up along the side. Can't connect. Right in the low slot. Oh, what a great glove save on the play.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that caroms off a body in the lane. The Bolts are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Tries to feed it over to Bolduc. Nice zone entry on the left side. Montreal's on the attack. Slides the puck down low. Grabbed along the board by Cooley. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Forward pass on the play, and puck leaves the zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Texier. Big stop right there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Quick pass to Matheson. And that pass goes off a stick. The Lightning have taken possession in their own end. Tampa Bay's caught it along the wall. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck along the boards. Taken along the wall by Matheson. Gallagher's got it through the neutral zone. Passes it in front. Slides the puck to Cirelli. He got all of that hit. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. And now it's over to Anderson. Shot! And he says no! There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Montreal's had a lot to like about their game tonight. Decided advantage in the shot department, but they still trail here in the third. Cirelli's won it in their own end. The Bolts take it along the wall. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. And the puck's booted away. Taken by Carrier. And now he tries to get it across to Newhook. Handles it along the blue line. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. And that's intercepted by Hagel. Takes it and looks ahead. Oh, look at this. Oh, what a glove save. Wow!
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Wrist shot from the slot. That's gloved by Fowler.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Nice job tying up his opponent. They go on the attack from the left side. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Dishes it to Holmberg. Puck moved over to Hedman. Pushes it across to Gergensons. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Hedman.
When you're trailing in the game, sometimes you try and do too much. You're overly aggressive, and you try and do a high-risk, high-reward play, and and that's exactly what happens here. Unfortunately, it goes the other way.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Can't pull the trigger. Here's a short pass to Chernak. And he takes the pass.
Jurgensen's has scored in this game, James, but it looks like he wants more. I mean, he's all over the puck, and I expect that he'll get on the scoreboard again.
Backhander. Sits. Scores on the rebound and puts it home.
Well, this goal is a prime example of having a knack for the net, and that's exactly what he does. He's not afraid to get gritty or dirty. Call it what you want. Get to the messy areas. But he finds this rebound, and he buries it home.
Montreal's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Points. Quick stick. Lands from the puck here at center. Passes it over. That's blocked. Scrum along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Matheson. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Puck grab by Newhook. Montreal's exploring options behind the net. Back at the point, he set it up. And save at the last second off that deflection. Montreal's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Tampa Bay's got a hold of the puck. Moves it over to Gonçalves. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Gives him a jolt with that hit. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, and that doesn't go well. Sends it in on the attack. Getzel's working it around in the corner. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. Matheson's got it in the defensive zone. Takes the pass. Dukes crossed the line and gained the zone. Angles it over to Cooley. Puck scooped up by Paul. Quick feed to Radish. Here they come on the rush. Sends a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, look at this. The Canadiens played along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Hedman. Bank pass off the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Montreal's got it behind the net. Feeds it on over to Anderson. Slides it back to the blue line. And that's blocked from someone in front. Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
You can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge. Well, that's a great goal, and not just because of the tally, but because of the energy it's provided his team. I mean, you can certainly see that this group has a ton of respect for him and looks at him as an emotional leader. Well, that's a huge goal, and I think that's a smile on the coach's face there, James. Something to smile about finally as they claw themselves back to with one. They want to make sure that they have a high-energy shift here because they've got the momentum.
Montreal's got one back here in the third. Now can they find another, Cheryl?
They need to find another gear. When you're pressing, you have your opponent on your heels. You have to try and find a way to bury them and build, and that's what they got to do right off the hop here on this face-off.
Deneau's won the draw. Anderson's got it against the boards. Denies him in front.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
The Canadiens need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up. The Bolts start with the puck in their own end. Takes the feed. Tampa Bay's crossed the line and on the attack. And that goes off a player in front. Deneau's lugging the puck. Grabs it in his own end. The Lightning have possession along the boards.
Here he's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
And loses possession after a solid hit. Oh, he hammered him.
He knew exactly what he was doing going into this along the boards, James. I love that it was a clean hit. He finishes it off perfectly.
Sidesteps the check. Makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Gallagher. Moves along the boards with some purpose. Tampa Bay's grabbed a hold of the puck. Dished on over to Gonsalves. They've got numbers here. They score! Well, that was put on a tee, and that one-timer was a rocket.
Well, he nailed it, didn't he, Jim? Perfect, great transfer. Beat the goaltender clean. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Bolts will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this 3rd period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out, and the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly and look to attack.
Just a great defensive read there. He got all of that one. Slides the puck across to Cirelli. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Quick pass across to Caulfield. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds it over. Tampa Bay's gained possession. Hagel's got the puck in his own zone. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. And not much on that one. The Canadiens scoop it up along the boards. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Pokes it away in his own end. Puck picked up by Cirelli. Across the line along the left wall. Here he is, he's close. Makes the save with the glove. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Points won the draw, and they're on the attack. Montreal's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Good use of the body on the play. Denies him. He got all of it. Dustus got control of it now behind the cage. Tampa Bay's got the puck behind the net. Headman pass. Takes it to the net. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Montreal's going to start with the puck in their own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Receives the pass. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. The Bolts gain possession. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Puts it on net. Too much traffic in the lane. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Moves the puck across to Gergensons. On the attack along the boards. Here's a chance. And that goes off a player. Shot. The Canadiens have it now. Montreal's moving it along the wing. Tampa Bay's got control of it now from their own end. They go on the attack through center. He grabs the puck here at the point. Picked up along the boards by Gould. Stones him with the blocker. The Canadiens have it now. Moves it quickly over to Evans. Feeds it up ahead. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it to Shekai. Sends it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Vasilevsky's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
A critical draw here. And off the draw, they win possession. Moves the puck over to Hagel. Dishes it off. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Canadiens come up with a defensive zone draw. Moves into the offensive zone. Taken by Caulfield. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Sends it across the ice. Off the wall and right to the stick. Nice play. Shot. Makes the save on the slapper. The Canadiens will play it for the defensive zone. Oh, nice use of the boards with the paint pass. Slides the puck across to Hagel. On-man rush. Goes right to the crease. Glove save. Oh, quick reflexes on the play. Pushes it across to Slavkovsky. Fires it. And that one's turned aside. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Canadiens are running out of time to even things up here. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they trail late in the third. Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Vasilevsky's going to make the smart decision and hang on for a much-needed whistle here.
Well, there's so much urgency in this game at both ends because it is a nail-biter, and he has been outstanding between the pipes. I mean, making the saves, critical, timely saves. But guess what? This is a great decision to just hold on to this puck, slow things down, give everyone a breather.
Right on the doorstep, the rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Sometimes it's not going to be the perfect shot that beats a goaltender, James. It's going to be the rebound because the goalie can't get reset to position. But you got to fight for that space, and you got to fight for that puck. That's what happens here, and he finishes it off.
Montreal's got to be feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead, and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Vasilevsky's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Bolts win the draw. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Tampa Bay's looking to break out. Quick pass to Radish. And that's blocked in traffic. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. And now he moves it to Hudson. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Hudson's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Knocked off the puck. Tampa Bay's in transition. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways. The Lightning have the puck in the defensive zone. Down the left wing, And a steam now towards the front. Puck grab by Kapanen. Here he is in close. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Montreal's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Bolduc. Swing and a miss. Bolduc's got it in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Perry. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Montreal's got the puck in their own end. Shakes off the coverage. Quick feed to Evans. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Tampa Bay's won the draw. Takes the feed. Fires to the empty net. Scores! Into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed. Everyone is revved up when this goal is scored. Just have a look at the coach. I mean, this is the insurance marker. Anytime you're close in a series and you have an opportunity to close it out, you want to do it because it's hard to win, and they get that extra goal.
The Lightning have pretty much sealed the deal on this one with that empty netter.
You put it in the empty 4x6, and you can almost self-guarantee yourself the win, barring a massive hiccup.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Lightning have gained possession.
Tampa Bay's leading in this game, and their fourth line is eating up some valuable minutes because they've been real effective, not just physically engaging, but producing on the scoreboard.
Puck scooped up by Bjorkstrand. Final seconds tipping away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. The Habs coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Boards won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Battle along the boards. There's the board, and they finish the job. They're moving on. It's been a party atmosphere all night, and it continues here. Well, gotta be nice being able to close things out here at home in front of the fans and this boisterous crowd, acknowledging that they're moving on to the next round.
Yeah, they really did embrace the pressure and embrace the cheers. They rallied around their fans, and that's really important because you got to find a way not to look at that pressure as weighing down on you, but thriving within it. And I thought that they did an excellent job, and one of the reasons why they got through this round.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.